plus years ago. I was in Houston, and I was in more like an industrial part of Houston, going to a client's office.
Yeah.
There was TV in there. I would just stop.
There we go.
There was a little food cart, like side of the road, and I was.
All right. Good morning, hockey fans. We're ready to get rolling. We got Crebo against the 14ers here today. This should be a fun game. These two teams are pretty well equally matched. I am told, though, that this team is not their 12U tournament team, so I'm not sure how much more different the skill level is going to be for this as opposed to the play that they've done in a couple of the past tournaments. But it should be pretty equal. All right, both teams are warming up right now. Yeah, there you go. Both teams are currently warming up. We got about 35 seconds left in the warm-up, and then we should be able to get this game started. Today, we're going to do looks like they're going to do a two-referee system, which means no linesmen, and all the players can actually, both referees can actually call penalties, icings, and offsides. This should be a pretty good game. I know some of the Crebo girls are really want to beat the 14ers. So this is going to be a fun game to watch. Again, this is, as you well know, this is 12U going at it. And that horn sounds the end of the warm-up, so we should need to pick up the pucks, and we should be getting rolling pretty soon.
You have one viewer.
I know.
That's lame.
Okay, so if you're going to video, if you see me do this, hit the mute button. Okay? I don't know if you can. You're not mentally capable. Yeah, you can. I never use it.
You gonna try it?
No.
Oh no.
Because I don't. Blake, go ahead and unmute. Unmute. Okay. All right. Teams are lined up and getting ready to roll. So we were waiting for the first puck drop of the game. And here we go. And Crebo wins that face off. Passed up by 17 up ice. 19 with it. Gives it off to 41. 41 carries it in. That's Blom. Blom centers it and shot on that actually goes wide. Fourteeners get it and carry it out. Blom chasing the 14er player down. Couple whacks at the puck. Picked up by number 15. I believe that's Deckers. Deckers had it taken from her and batted in deep by the 14er player. Deckers battling down low, picked up by 14ers, and bounces it off of Deckers' shins and out of the zone. And that's an offsides as we get a stoppage of play early on in the first. 14:03 left in the first period. Sorry, we don't have really good visibility because of the black netting, but VC tried to whack at it, but got past the 14er and knocked it off of her stick. Picked up by Brill. Brill takes it around down behind the net, comes out looking for Marvisi, passes it up to Marvisi. Marvisi picks it up, gets it up to 43. That's Tippett. She carries that in. 14ers back to get it, down behind their own net. Picked up by Brill. Brill centers it from Marvisi, but nobody there. Reddick picks it up, passes it cross ice over to Sandquist. Sandquist carries it up, carries it into the zone, gets around the 14er, and shot and a save by the goalie. Sandquist picks it up behind the net, tries to do a wraparound, and the goalie sits on that one, and we get a stoppage of play. No goal on that as Crebo goes in for a change. Face-off taken by McCormick. Won by Crebo. Rose Fisher gets that one down deep. Picked up by 23 down low. Batted at. 14ers not able to get it out of the zone, and they finally do off of the ricochet off of Byrne. Fisher carries that one up. She comes in with a head of steam, trying to get past a couple of the 14ers, and does, but loses the handle on the puck temporarily, trying to pick it up down low. Muldrow picks it up. Oh, sorry, that's Fisher. Fisher gets it cross ice and a shot on. And the 14ers not able to clear it. Bounced off the near side boards. Muldrow with it. Redirected up front. Almost went in. Muldrow again with a shot, and that one's blocked up front. Chipped up and out by the 14ers. And thrown back towards the 14er zone, but not cleanly as they pick it back up. Rose battling for it right now. She's down in the near side corner of the 14er zone where we don't have a lot of good visibility right now just because of the camera, where the camera's sitting. Fisher picks it up, throws it up, and it bounces off of a couple 14er girls and stays in the neutral zone. And chipped back up and out and right back in by Prevo. So we get a stoppage of play at the 11:26 mark of the 11:26 mark of the first period. Prevo wins that one. Decker's back to get the puck. She bounces it off the far side boards up to a 14-year-old girl, and he bounces it right off of Decker's and then back to the 14ers. Blom picks that one up, carries it in. She's got a couple girls on her. She goes in deep and brings it around behind the net. 27 leaves it again for Blom as she picks it up, and a couple of the Prevo girls whacking at it to try and keep it down low. Chipped in behind the 14ers net and chipped up. Deckers managed to keep that one in. Squirts out right through the top of the slot, and Prevo girls not able to get a clean shot on it. Backhand that goes wide, and number 10, that is, don't know who that is. Prevo comes away with that one, starts skating it up, gets around the 14er girl. That's Blom carrying it up. She does another little move, and then little hook there and by the 14er girl that the referee did catch, and we end up going on a Prevo power play now at the 7:05 mark of the first period. Still goose eggs on the board. Face off taken by Brill. Sandquist with a shot on that goes off of one of the 14er girls in front, but then off the glove of the 14ers goalie. Chipped up but not out. Marvisi picks it up behind the net. A little move by her. And she loses a handle on it. She's going to chase it back down and goes down, ends up taking the other 14er girl down, but no call there. D-to-D pass on the 14ers. And Sandquist picks it up in the Prevo zone, starts skating it up. And she's not able to get it into the zone. And finally does on the second attempt. Marvisi chasing that one down. Number 17 for 14ers trying to get to it too. Marvisi battling her. Sandquist picks it up and rims it back around behind the 14ers net. Picked up by number 27 for Prevo. Back up to Sandquist. Sandquist with another shot right on net. Couple whacks at it, but the goalie picks it up off the ice. And we get a stoppage of play at the 5:56 mark of the first period. Brill taking the draw now. Gets it back to Fisher. Fisher with the shot on. And that one the goalie has a little bit of trouble with. But does manage to get it covered up. I believe it's underneath her or stuck in her pads or something. And she finds the puck and gives it back to the official. Getting ready to drop the puck in the first period. Fisher with it. Carries it down deep. Goes around a couple of the 14 other players. Back into the front to Marvisi with a shot. And another shot goes up over the net. Marvisi trying to chase that down. Marvisi controlling it. Gets it back to Brill. Another shot on by Brill. And that goes, the goalie snags that one out of the air. And we get a stoppage of play. Brill again taking the draw, gets it to Marvisi. Marvisi leaves it back for Deckers. Deckers back to Marvisi. Marvisi controlling it. She gets it up to Deckers again. Deckers with a shot on and a save by the 14ers goalie. Brill again taking the draw. And 14ers not able to cleanly win that. Backhand goes in. Marvisi tried to get a stick on it, but failed to do so. Rimmed around by the 14ers, and Deckers keeps that one in. Down behind the net. Number 17 picks it up. Shot wide of the net. Marvisi back to get that one. She comes off the half wall. And not able to maintain control, but does get it back. She goes around behind the net looking for somebody up top, number 17. Back down to Marvisi. Marvisi through the goalie's natural habitat. Down deep. Back up to the point. Number 17 with another shot wide of the net. Marvisi trying to get that one. She comes away from the net with that. Back up to number 17. Number 17 tries to go cross ice, and that's blocked by an active stick from one of the 14er players, number 15. She gets it down deep. But picked off by Brill as she carries it around behind the net. Bounces it off the near side boards. And Clevo does get it out. Brill picks it back up. And she had to take it off with her stick. Number 17 chips that in high and hard off the boards, but that's offside, so we get a stoppage of play. McCormick taking the draw here. She wins that, but only temporarily. 14ers do come away with it. Muldrow steals it from the 14er and knocks it off the far side boards. Barnett chips that one in. Not cleanly, though, as the 14ers managing to get a hold of it and chip it back out. But that one's going to go for an icing as it goes all the way down in the Prevo zone. And the whistle blows, and we get an icing call on that one, as we should. 3:28 left in the first period. Current score, 0-0. Goose eggs on both ends. Nobody has been able to open up the scoring yet in this particular game. If the camera seems a little spastic today, that's because my son's actually running the camera while I'm doing the commentary. Barnett gets that. That chips it in on backhand, but blocked by one of the 14ers. Picked up by Brannick. Shot on net, and the goalie snags that out of the air, so we get another stoppage of play at the 3:19 mark of the first period. And Krivo wins that one, back to Brannick. Brannick with another shot, bounces around, and eventually covered by the goalie right up front. Redoing the faceoff, and 14ers come away with that one. Sandquist bounces it off the boards and keeps it out of the zone temporarily. 14ers chip it back in. Picked up by Sandquist down behind the net. She comes out from behind the net, bounces it off the near side boards, and it does come out to a 14er player who just throws it right back in. And that goes in offside, so we get another stoppage of play, and that faceoff's going to be out at center ice. Okay, face-off taken by number 41, Blom. Got Marvisi out with her on the left wing. Fourteeners win that face-off and end up carrying it in, but hounded by three of the Krivo girls. Marvisi battling to get to it, and she does. After bowling over one of the 14er girls, backhanded up, not out, but it does pop out. Fisher picks it up on the near side, carries it in. Fisher comes around all the way around the net, up to the top of the slot again, and a shot blocked by one of the 14ers. She bats at it to try and get it out, fails to do so. Fisher picks it back up. Tippett picks it up on the far side, shoots it on net. The goalie easily swats that aside. 14ers try and carry it up. Blom picks it up and loses her footing. Marvisi gets it down in the near side corner. A little move, gets around to one of the 14er girls and gets a shot on net, but the goalie able to stuff that one. Number 12 from the 14ers carries it in, backhands it. And Blom gets the puck and carries it up. She goes around another 14er, carries it in. And that one goes in off the goalie. Blom with the goal. And we are now up 1-0. Brill taking the face-off now. Number 27 carries it in and shoots wide of the net. Picked up on the far side by Deckers. Deckers throws it towards the net and it goes wide also. Number 27 picks it up. Back to 17. 17 with a shot that also goes wide. Can't really do much in the way of scoring if you keep shooting wide of the net. 14ers pick it up, take it around behind their own net, come out the other side, and manage to get around Kubo girl and get it out as Deckers picks it up at center ice. She comes up with the head of steam, flying into the 14er zone, picks it around behind the net. Back up to the slot, another move and a shot. That one's blocked, goes down behind the net. Brill gets it, and another shot that's blocked. 14ers kick it down behind the net, and then puck is stolen. 14ers trying to get it up. Number 17 not able to do anything with it. Brill picks it up and shoots on net. The goalie covers that one. Again, score 1-0. 8.3 seconds left in the first period. Brill wins that one. Back up to the point. 17 with the shot that goes wide of the net. Picked up by number 19 down low. As the horn sounds, that signals the end of the first period. We're going to go ahead and mute. All right, getting ready for the puck drop of the start of the second period. 14ers come away with that one, throw it up, picked up on the far side and chipped in. Number 41, Blom, gets a shot on, and that's saved by the goalie. Goalie finally able to cover that as the Crebo girls got a couple whacks at it and end up batting it towards the goalie. Got her glove on that and covered that one up. So getting face off down deep in the 14er zone. Blom taking the draw. And she wins that, but the 14ers, it takes a weird bounce off of one of the Cleveland girls' skates. 14ers get it temporarily. Chip back in deep by Deckers. Number 10 tries to win it around, but picked up by Blom. 14ers trying to get to it, but failed to do so. Number 17 gets it, chips it back up. Blom battling right on the red line at center ice. 14ers trying to get it up, and number 17 just backhands it up through center ice, but that puck's just bouncing around. Blom finally gets it waxed off the near side boards. Deckers picks it up at the point. Looking for a shot, bounces it off number 15 from the 14ers. Picked up behind the net by 27 and whacked at, but failed to get it out was the 14ers. Marvisi over to Deckers. Deckers with a beautiful pass to number 27 who just tipped that one in. Marvisi, Deckers, Burnt, I believe that is. Yeah, good pass, good puck movement by Marvisi and Deckers to do something with that goal. Tip it with it. She carries that one in. Gets around a couple of the 14ers and a backhander right in the side of the net. The goalie's not able to get a pad on that and cover that one up. We are now up 3-1. Crebo over the 14ers. Tippett with that goal. That came right off the faceoff, mere seconds after goal number 2. 10:17 left in the second period. Brill with that faceoff win carries it in. Another shot up over the goalie. Goalie flashes that glove up, grabs it out of the air, and we get a stoppage of play and another faceoff down low. Brill taking the faceoff. Out with Tippett and Marvisi. Brennick on the back end. On the right side, not sure who's on the left, Brennick with it, gets it over to the other D. She gets a shot on, and Marvisi tips it, gets a weird bounce. Marvisi carries it up. And a shot, and the goalie tipped that one up over the net. Picked up behind the net by Tippett. Tippett with it back, gets whacked it back up to Brill. Brill with a shot that goes wide. Marvisi over to get it on the far side half wall. She comes off the half wall, leaves it for the defense down there, who gets a shot on, but blocked up front by the 14ers. Teeners carrying it over the line into the Crebo zone. Brennick gets it, carries it up, and she is tripped up, and the 14ers going back in the box. Crebo back on the power play. I don't want that experience. McCormick taking the draw for Crebo here. She wins that one. Gets it back to Deckers. Deckers with it. She just tries to get it over to her defensive partner. Blocked and blocked by 14ers, chipped in by Fisher. Deckers again with it. Deckers bounces it off of the 14er skate and manages to get it back in deep. Puck bounces around in front, and the 14ers goalie covers that one up, and we get a stoppage of play. Over to Deckers. Deckers with it. A shot. The goalie just managed to get a blocker on. Fisher picks it up on the far side. Carries it down low. Goes around the official. Quick reversal. 14er girl goes right by her. Fisher with it. Gets it back up to Deckers. Deckers loses the handle on it, but gets it back. Gets it cross ice back to Fisher. Fisher chips it in. Number 23 tried to tip that, but not able to. Fisher with another shot, saved by the goalie. 23 whacking at it, trying to get it in front of the net. The goalie did a really good job of getting her pad down right next to the net. Keeps it coming out. Number 10 with it. She loses it. Deckers with a shot that's blocked. Picked up by the 14ers on the near side wall, and she just, with a head of steam, starts carrying it up. Failed to connect on a pass as Fisher picks that one off and carries it in. Fisher with a little backhand goal that goes around the goalie and right into the near side of the net. Current score of 4-0 at the 7:39 mark of the second period. Brill taking the face off there. Tries to get it up to Robinson. Sorry, that's not Brill, that's Blom. Robinson trying to chase that down. Blom picks it up on the near side but misses it. 14ers pick it up, carry it up. Brennick playing D here. She ends up getting it away from the 14ers and eventually has it taken from her. Brennick picks it up and just throws it in from the far side. Sorry, that wasn't Brennick. That was number 65, I believe. Blom in to get it. 14ers not able to do much with it and end up limited around. 17 picks it up and throws it towards the net, but it goes through the goal crease. Far side where the 14ers pick it up. Robinson trying to get to it. 14ers do get it out. No, I stand corrected. They did not get it out. And we got a hand pass as it goes off of Brennick's hand right to Blom. So the officials stop play at the 6:29 mark of the second period. Blom taking the draw again. Picked up by Byrne. And whacked in by Blom. Blom with it still. Little beats it and shoots it right off the crossbar. Goes up into the backdrop netting, so we end up getting a stoppage of play. Face off on the near side face off spot. Down low in the 14er zone. Another shot and a save by the 14ers goalie. She just snagged that out of the air. She made some really good saves in this game. Brill taking the draw here. And she comes away with it. Another shot that just goes wide of the net. Marvisi trying to chase that one down. Gets it over to Byrne. Shoots it towards the net. Picked up behind the net by Brill. Brill gets it up to Marvisi. Marvisi with it. She leaves it for Brill. Grill comes out from the corner. Shot off the post. Marvisi gets a backhand on it that fails to get into the net. 14ers bring it out of their zone. Fisher picks it up and loses it, and then picks it right back up. Gets it up to Marvisi. Marvisi with it. Marvisi backhands it into the zone, but pops right back out off of a quick chip by the 14ers and brought right back in by Krivo, so we get a stoppage of play on an offsides call. 5:21 left in the second period. Grill taking the draw here, gets it back to Marvisi. Marvisi over to, don't remember who that is, number 27. It's Burton. Up to Fisher. Fisher with a shot. Marvisi tries to put it in the net, but fails to do so. Burn with it. Back up to Sunquest. Sunquest to Marvisi. Right up in front. Marvisi tries to sneak one in on the backside and not able to do so. 14ers do end up picking it up. And they chip it into the Clevo zone. Back to pick it up is Sandquist. Sandquist goes around behind the net. Carries it out. He tries to get it over to Brill. Marvisi tries to take that and fails to do much with it. Fisher gets it, spins around in the neutral zone, comes flying into the 14er zone, and gets a shot on, but that's saved by the goalie. Byrne picks it up down low. Brill gets it, throws it towards the net, and the goalie covers that one, and we get a stoppage of play at the 4:03 mark of the second period. Current score 4-0. Muldrow takes the face off for Krivo. She wins that one. Picked up by Muldrow and thrown towards the net, but it goes wide. 14ers pick it up, but promptly lose it. Muldrow again with it. She lets it go for Brennick. Is that Brennick? Yep. Thrown up by the 14ers. Brennick picks it up, throws it towards the net. Goalie saves that one. Picked up by 10 behind the net. No quick movement, but 14ers control it and rim it around to the near side. Back up to Brennick. Brennick with it. A shot way wide of the net. Picked up down low by number 10. Tries to center it. Fisher gets it and throws it, and that hits another one of the girls, and that looked like it injured her. She's struggling right now. Tippett tried to do something. The other girl just throws her to the ice. Fisher picks that up and gets a little shot. Picked up behind the net by Tippett. Tippett with it tries to get a quick one in, but goes wide of the net. Back up to Fisher. Fisher just chips it down deep. Keeps it in the zone. Back up to Brennick. Brennick with it, and she gets a shot on net. That hits the side of the net. Puck is just bouncing around everywhere. Muldrow tries to get it, and she throws it down deep. Number 10 to pick it up, and doesn't get to it first as the 14er player does. Number 14 for the 14ers gets it behind the net and promptly had her pocket picked, but it looked like we got a penalty on the play. A slashing call, I believe, on Krivo. That is number 10 going to the box for a slash. Face off all the way down in the Prevo zone. 17 picks that up behind the Prevo goal line. Deckers gets it, carries it around back to the original, to the far side, starts carrying it up with a head of steam. She's flying. Goes around behind the 14ers net. This is the way that you have a really good penalty kill, is you just keep it out of your zone. 23 picks it up and had it taken from her. Number 17 gets it for the 14ers. Back to 15, rimmed around. And number 17 for Prevo picks it up and just leaves it for 22, McCormick. She tries to get it up, but one of the 14ers girl fell down. Deckers picks it up and throws it back in. 14ers get it back and start carrying it up. And Prevo is back at full strength. Deckers throws it all the way to the far side. Nobody there, so it's a race to get to the puck first. Number 10 with it, and she shoots it and buries it. That makes it 5-0 for Prevo in this game. 46.5 seconds left in the second period. Thomason, that's who scored that one. Number 10, Thomason. Blom carries that past the 14ers girl and chips it into the far side, then picks it back up. Skates to the front of the net, and a little backhander by Blom that the goalie covers up, and we're going to stoppage of play for. Still haven't updated the scores. There it goes. Now it says 5-0 on the board. Blom taking the draw. She wins that one. Over to 19 to 27. Back to Deckers. Deckers leaves it down low again. Deckers gets it to Blom. Down in the near side corner. She gets it to Byrne. The shot and tipped up, and the goalie snags that out of the air. And we get a stoppage of play. That was Burt with the shot. Not Burton. My apologies. Blom gets it over to Burt. She takes the shot, and the goalie saves that one. And we get another quick whistle with 3.9 seconds left in the second period. Blom again taking the draw. And 14ers got that one, but threw it right back to number 17, Ulea. And that horn signals the end of the second period. We'll be back shortly with the start of the third. All right, here we go. Start of the third period. Yeah, I believe we have Brill taking a draw here. Marvisi gets the puck, gets it over to Fisher. Fisher carrying that in. Fisher carries it wide on the near side, still controlling the puck. She gets it down low. He tries to get it to Brill, failed to connect on that pass as it comes back out to the point, whacked back in by number 16. Puck's down low. Marvisi picks that one up. Tries to get it to the front of the net. Tippett picks it up behind the net. Leaves it up for Marvisi again. Another backhand whack at it. Fourteeners pick it up and try and get it back up through the forwards for Crevo. Marvisi picks it up down low on the near side, carries it, gets it over to Brill with a shot on and a save by the goalie. No stoppage of play there as the goalie drops it. 14ers get it up, end up carrying it up into the zone. And chipped out by Crevo. And back in, but offside. As we get a stoppage of play. A couple of shots on there for Crevo. Deckers gets that, carries up into the 14ers zone with the head of steam, a shot and a save by the goalie. Deckers tries to get it down low again. She gets it back up to Sandquist. Sandquist with a long shot, tipped by the 14ers. Battle on the near side, picked up by number 14. She throws it in front, and that's kept from getting out. Brennick keeps that one in, gets it down deep. 14ers pick it up on the near side boards and carry it out, but not cleanly. But they eventually do get it down into the Crevo zone. Brennick picks it up down low. She comes out with a head of steam, but ends up losing the handle on the puck and goes out to number 17 for the 14ers and deep into the 14ers zone. Deckers with a good hard shot. Caught the goalie off guard. 14ers get it, carry it back out. Brennick picks it up, spins around in the Crevo zone, carries it back through the neutral zone and into the 14ers. Loses the handle on it, but manages to get enough on it to put it in the back of the net, and we have another goal. 8:55 mark, and it looks like we went into runtime here for this particular game due to the score differential. Blom taking the draw here. She gets that puck, carries it into the 14ers zone, carries it down deep, goes around the 14ers defenseman, and ends up a little chip pass or chip shot that goes past the goalie and into the side of the net. So we are now up 7-0 with Crevo absolutely dominating this game. Blom again taking the draw. Tippett gets it up. 14ers pick off a pass from number 17. Muldrow ends up getting it out. 14ers can't get it back in. Burt carries that one in and leaves it for Blom. They fail to connect on a pass. Blom to number 23. Chip up the boards. And one of the Crevo girls just manages to keep it in. 14ers battling down low. And not able to get a handle on it. Barnett gets it. Number 23 chips it in front. Goalie makes a couple quick saves there. Number 17 trying to do something with it. And 14ers are pounding a couple of the Prevo girls. A lot of stick checks here. Chipped up, number 17 with it, and she just chips it down deep. Fourteeners pick it up down in their own zone on the far side wall, chip it off the boards, but not out. Blom picks it up and had it taken from her by number 4 for the 14ers. Puck's playing quite a bit along the boards right now. Blom just bats it down behind the net. 17 picks it up and chips it back down to Blom. Blom trying to get to it, but doesn't do so. And 14ers knock it away from the Prevo girl. Blom trying to stuff one in the side, but failed to do so. Blom again centers it and shot on by Barnett. I believe that was. And that goes into the back of the net. Current score 8-0. I believe it's Brill taking the face off against number 15. Brill gets it past a 14er girl that loses a handle on it. 14ers knock it back up. Fisher back to get it in the Prevo zone. Chips it up and up and out of the zone and right back in by the 14ers. So we get a stoppage of play on an offsides call. 5:10 left in the.
He is so unlevel.
In the third period. Robinson picks it up, gets it up to Brill. Brill, it went off of her stick, and so she doesn't control it. Fisher back to get it. Chips it up off the boards to Sandquist. Sandquist carries it in. And a couple of 14er girls go down. Fisher battling to get it back and ends up knocking it back into the zone. And we got another offsides call for 4:38 mark of the third period. Current score 8-0 with Prevo absolutely dominating this game. Brill again taking the draw. 14ers come away with that and chip it in. Rose back to get that one. She tries to backhand past one of the 14er girls. And puck bounces around in the far side corner in the Prevo zone. Rose bringing it right up next to the goalie. Cross ice over to Robinson. Robinson not able to get to it. They're saying she tapped it though. So play continues on no icing call. Chipped in deep by 17. Robinson to get it on the near side or the far side. Brill picks that one up. Skates around up top. And chips it down in for Sandquist. Sandquist gets it behind the net, chips it up, and not able to keep it in as Fisher with a head of steam. As she gets blatantly tripped up, and no call there, as neither official happened to notice that. Puck down low behind the 14ers net. Thrown up. Number 17 from the 14ers picks it up and chips it out of the zone. Fisher battling to get to it and getting a little more physical. Looks like she's getting a little frustrated. Probably due to that non-call, so she started playing a little physical. 2:50 left in the third period. Again, we are in run time, so there's no stoppage of play. Or no stoppage of the clock for the stoppage of play. RBC picks it up behind the net. She gets it up to Tibbet. 14ers get it and try and throw it back in. Deckers with a head of steam. She's got really good speed. Leaves it for Marvisi. Marvisi picks it up and then near side corner bounces it off the boards to Tippett. Tippett over to number 10. Number 10 with it. Gets around the 14er girl and a shot on net. Another goal. by Prevo. Just tic-tac-toe play to get it out of the zone, through the neutral zone, and into the back of the net of the 14ers. Again, Prevo just absolutely dominating this game. 150 left in the third period. Prevo winning that faceoff. Tries to get it up to number 10. Marvisi picks that one off. She leaves it, nobody there to get it, but number 10 does pick it up, throws it across ice. Ways to get to it, the 14ers get to it first. Deckers gets it in the neutral zone, gets it over to Brennick. Brennick with it, gets it over to Tippett. Tippett carries that one in. She's got a couple, 3 14ers on her. Kicks it back to Deckers. Deckers with it, gets it over to Brennick. Brennick down for number 10. 10 to Deckers. Deckers back to Marvisi, rolled up top, over to Brennick. Brennick with a shot that goes off of one of the 14er sticks. Number 10 with it. She backhands it, and a couple whacks at it because the goalie's not able to cover it, and that buries yet another goal. Just to note that this 14ers team is not their tournament team. Their tournament team is actually really, really good and was always given the Prevo girls fits. And the 17 chips it up and not able to get anywhere with it. 14ers pick it up, chip it in, and not able to really control it down low. And that horn signals the end of the third period. Your final is 10-0 with Prevo winning this game. We will see you tomorrow morning for the first game at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And everybody have a good Friday, Black Friday. We hope you find lots of sales if that's what you're looking for. Have a good afternoon.